Notorious BOZ.
Really need to use the microphone, but I'm going to. Hey guys, welcome to Last Best Comedy. Can I get a round of applause for people who have never seen a Notorious BOZ show before? Ooh, that's quite a few, that's quite a few. Well, you guys are in for a treat. Am I right, people who have seen Notorious BOZ shows? Yeah! Let's hear it. You guys, Notorious BOZ is a show where we invite notorious people from the town of Bozeman here on stage to tell true stories from their life, and then we, the fools that we are, improvise based off of those stories. So it's a really fun show, and we are beyond excited tonight to have two guests. You guys know them both if you've lived in Bozeman for any amount of time. They're Bozeman regulars. You may have seen them at Cactus Records, on the radio, at Verge Theater, but most importantly, they are both a big part of the musical Freak Out. That's right. Freak Out, the rock and roll psychedelic horror musical with giant puppets. It's literally like nothing you've ever seen before, and we can't wait to hear how this came out of the brains and acting talent of the people we have coming out here on this stage. First of all, let's bring out our writer of Freak Out, the musical, Ryan Casabon. Yeah!
We're selling drugs across America. We got one last deal to go. Gonna take
Am I supposed to just get started here? How's everybody doing? All right. How's everybody doing tonight? My name is Ryan Casabon. I'm here to talk a little bit about a musical horror comedy puppet show I wrote called Freak Out, which I'm really excited about. We're coming back to the Rialto in May, so I wanted to get out here and kind of talk a little bit about it. Thank you. So the question, I decided to start by the question I get asked most about by people who've seen the show is how I wrote the show or why I wrote the show. Basically, what makes someone write a giant horror rock and roll musical for puppets. And this story goes pretty much exactly how you would think it would start. I was stoned. Very stoned, specifically kidney stones. Yeah, but this is like 7 years ago, back when they would actually give you drugs when you were in pain.
That's right.
Yeah. Now you go in, they x-ray you, and you're like, yeah, you're full of rocks, but we assume you shoved them up there yourself to get drugs, so fuck off. That'll be $10,000. But at this point, I was very high on Vicodin, passing a kidney stone, and I also had a prescription for medical marijuana, so I was very high. And I don't remember this part, but this is what I kind of pieced together from afterwards. So how I wrote this show is using my own little writing system I developed called 45 Years of Undiagnosed ADHD. It's a multi-step process. And the first one is you just have to have a really fucking bad idea. And that's what happened to me. I was on Vicodin, I was stoned, I was laying in bed, and I was like, I'm good. I've been writing a bunch of puppet shows. We'd written these giant puppet shows because someone at the theater came to me and said, why don't you write adult puppet shows? And I was like, oh, okay. I didn't know. I was like, sure. So we did, and we had a couple successful ones. We'd never had anything that was really successful, and we wanted to do something new. So I was in bed, and they'd been progressing. We did a 30s horror parody, and then a 40s, and then we did a 50s one called The Terrible Thing from Somewhere Else, and we're heading into the 60s, and I'm like, if we're gonna do a parody that's also a musical, we're going to the 60s, because I want to do 60s rock music. So this was the idea I had when I was really, really stoned. And so that gets me to part 2 of my ADHD guide to writing anything, and this is the most important part of this, is you have to act before you think. Like, the only way you don't wake up sober in the morning and go, oh, I can't write a musical for puppets, is to paint yourself into a corner, which is what I did, apparently. I don't remember this, But apparently before I went to bed, I texted everybody I wanted to be in it. And just told them we were doing this. And I woke up the next morning, and first of all, I read my own text. I was like, well, that's a terrible idea. And then read everybody else's text, like, I'm in. And that's the part where because the thing about ADHD is it's a lot of hyperfixations. You get hyperfixated on this idea, but by morning I'd realize what a bad idea it was, except that I already promised all these people I'd do it, and now you can't back out, because you can back out before you ask people, because that's me going, I've decided not to do this. But once I've asked people, that's me going, I guess I can't do this, and I'm not going to admit I couldn't fucking write a musical. I'd written plays. I'd been a songwriting major in college for a semester and a half before I dropped out. Clearly, if I put those two things together, I can write a musical. But yeah, so I woke up in the morning having no idea how I was supposed to actually write a puppet musical for all these people. So I just did. You just sit down and you just start writing. Yeah, you just do it. That's the trick, is you tell yourself, well, now I have to do this, and then you fucking do it. It's the only way I can accomplish anything is I have to set myself up to the point where it's like, I'm going to make a humongous asshole of myself if I do not figure out how to do this. And then I somehow manage to, because my sense of self-preservation is so high that I can figure out, like, if I had to figure out how to fly a plane, I would. Like, I told people I could do this. So I did. I just sat down and I wrote a basic outline of the plot, and I wrote a whole bunch of song lyrics, not knowing how we were going to illustrate them or put the music to them or anything. I just wrote songs like the one you heard called Drugs. The story of this show is about two drug-dealing hippies going across the country, and they end up getting involved in a cult who wants to sacrifice them. Yeah, basic story, structure, plot right there. And I just wrote a whole bunch of lyrics, and then I didn't know what I was doing, so I just showed up with a bunch of people, and we did a read-through. And I was like, I don't have music yet, so just read the lyrics. We're gonna get to it. And we get about a scene in, and there's a scene where two puppets come on stage on motorcycles. And someone next to me goes, how the fuck are we gonna make two motorcycles for puppets? And that's when I get to say the thing I'm most excited to say. I don't know. It was easy to write. That's my job. That's all I do here. I write it. I wrote down two puppets riding on motorcycles. How it gets done is up to somebody else. That's the best part of being a writer, especially for stuff like puppets, is I just wrote the most ridiculous fucking stuff for this show. Like, there are puppets getting sucked through portals. There's a puppet who gets his throat slit. And I didn't know how to do this, so I had just handed it to the people who knew how to do stuff and said, make something of this. And they did. Yeah. So, yeah, that's... When I was originally writing this, it was like one 20-minute long story. So I'm just going to break it down into pieces. So I'm going to stop there.
Great.
So that's where I was. All right.
Here we go. As you know, this is your performance review.
Yes, and I am feeling good.
So I just wanted to sit you down here, have a nice heart-to-heart.
Okay.
Talk here.
Ah! I just want to say, off the top, Mr. Wilkinson, I feel very grateful for the opportunity. I feel like I'm really blending in well here, doing a lot of good things, getting a lot done. Okay? I feel like I'm just really like in my element now. So.
Sorry, what?
Is there? Sorry, am I doing something to upset you? Is there some feedback coming that's?
Hey, you ever been married? Just because sometimes you marry, but you married the wrong person. Have you ever married the wrong person?
No, I'm
Yeah,
42.
you're only 20. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah.
Okay, well I'll keep that.
Because if you do, they're gonna take everything. They're not gonna.
Right.
You know, you think you're extending like a nice offer to them. You know, like I'll give you the house and the dog. You know, that's enough. That's a lot.
Yeah,
that's a
reasonable.
lot for someone to have. I mean, yes, I have a few $1 million, and I don't want to get rid of. You know, so yes. Yeah,
I'll keep that in mind going forward. Absolutely. So, about me.
and as you know,
yeah.
yeah, and lawyer fees are just they're too ridiculous. Have you ever had a PMA?
No, I've never had to have a lawyer.
Yeah. Yeah, well, don't. Just stay out of legal trouble.
I'm gonna stay out of
Don't
legal-
develop a cocaine habit.
I'm clean and clear.
Hey,
I
are you
don't
doing
even drink?
Are you doing cocaine?
No, I'm not. I don't.
Are you doing?
I don't drink.
We do not accept that.
Mr. Wilkinson, I do not do
Okay.
cocaine. I do no
Docking you for
I
cocaine.
don't. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I just feel I'm doing a lot here. I'm putting my best effort, best foot forward.
You know, I
I'm
haven't been there for the kids. I haven't.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I work here. It's a thing that I'm a busy man.
And you
work-
do a lot.
As you
do a
notice,
lot.
I'm on the top floor. Okay, yeah. You're not on the top floor. You had to go up. How many floors do you have to go up to get here?
Well, I had to walk up 8
Yeah.
They won't
Because
let me use the
because-
elevator. Yeah.
That's because we don't let little peons like you use the elevator. Yeah. Needs exercise. Got it.
Are we gonna get to the job performance part of this, or?
Oh, okay. So are you gonna start on me now too?
No, I thought we were here for.
I can come at you. I got a whole team of lawyers.
Okay. I just like to just have some feedback about my performance. This is my first job out of college, and I'd like to just know how things are.
You're fired. You are fired.
Okay.
Come here.
Is it
Come
because
here.
of your?
Come here.
All right. Whatever it is, I'm sure we can correct it.
No.
I'm sure we can figure out.
Ow! Why did?
That wasn't me.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't do that.
How does that happen?
I don't. I'm not.
What happens? Huh?
I don't know.
Excuse me? Okay. Wrong end. Got it. Every time we come here. Sorry, there's just something about this place that gets me all wrapped up. Yeah, it's a speedway, you dick. Sorry. Look, why do you always insist that we meet here? You know I hate this place. You don't smell the octane? You don't feel it in your bones, but in the lower half of you? Yes. Yes, no, all of that stuff is true. And you know that I dislike it, Tom. You know I prefer the wine bar. You know, we just go, we talk, we look into each other's eyes, and we talk about real. Jesus Christ, do they ever stop? It's just around and around and around.
Actually, there's a hairpin on the 4th mile. It's pretty sweet. You can't see it from here, but
Then why is it there?
it's for the drivers. And then they know that we know.
Okay, so you're getting to the point here. This is for the
That's my favorite driver.
Okay, what's his name?
His name is Michelin Man.
All right. No, I'll
Number
play.
68.
I'll play.
Hey, you cool cats want some ciggies or some BS?
Oh yeah, do you have the extra unfiltered cigarettes for me? And I
What the
assume
fuck
you
are you
want like a
talking
wine?
about?
You got a wine for my friend?
No,
He only
sell
drinks wine.
beer and cigarettes.
That's what I told
That's
him.
what's here at the Speedway.
Can I have cigarettes then?
You got it.
Oh shit, that one, he was going the wrong way.
That'd be 50 cents.
Oh, great. What?
Oh, Jesus, Tom. What?
If you could, put that. You could these are the cigarettes, sir.
Well, how-
Have you ever smoked a cigarette before?
Have I ever?
Yes, he smells like it all the time. Our entire house smells like it. I open up my closet and it's just
shit.
cigarette smoke.
You could tell he has the wrong wheels on. They're not the wet ones.
Tom. Oh, wait.
Anything for you, sir?
No, I don't. Do you have anything in a rosé?
I'm sorry, rosé?
Yes.
I've never heard.
Okay, thank you.
It's 1965, sir. Rosé?
No,
Rosé? What the fuck is that? Are you working in France? What the fuck,
No,
sir?
I don't want anything.
This is the VIP
Can you do
suite.
something to this? I don't speak the same language.
Listen here, dog. Not good at the role play. This is the only role play track in town. Some guy said it would be easy to build. I know you got to do your whole 1960s cigarettes, but just can we get him a wine? If you have to like go to the kitty corner, I'll give you
2 50 cents. Or $1.
Hey, Jimmy, can you come fuck this guy up a little bit for me, please?
This guy fucked up.
Yeah, fuck him up a little bit. Oh. Hey, sweetheart, I just thought I'd, waste some time here in the hospital trying to write the great American novel.
Yeah.
You caught me at work. Oh. How are the kids, sweetheart? Are they holding in there without me at home?
Yeah, they're doing great. Yeah, everything's good there.
I'm hoping this will be my legacy. I'm gonna write this great American novel and leave it for you and the kids to remember me by, and hopefully have some money. Here, I need some more painkillers.
Are you having trouble, sweetheart?
I need some more of the good stuff, Marcy, please.
Okay, well, this is a 1965 hospital, so I can only give you morphine.
That's perfect, Marcy. Whatever to inspire this novel of mine.
Give you a little
Sweetheart, turn away. You don't want to see this. Yeah, give it to me, Marcy. Give it to me now.
I got it, you bathed, but it's not popping up for me. I don't know.
Sweetheart, don't look at this, okay? I don't want you to see
Not looking.
I'm just gonna have to guess where one is. I'm so sorry.
By not looking, this man is actually seeing visions of the Vietnam War.
That's good, doll. If you need anything else, just hit the button, okay?
Oh, it hits me so quick, baby. It hits me so quick.
Honey, I just hate to see you like this, you know?
I've got all these ideas now. Oh my God.
I just can't believe you're writing again. After everything I've been through.
What is it now, dollface?
Sweetheart, please, look away. I need a little more.
You need more? Oh my God.
Yeah, look away. I don't want you to see this.
This man is seeing Watergate.
I think I'm gonna have to go in near their arm now.
That's fine, Marcy. Whatever you have to do. Just show me up. I gotta get this book done. My husband, he's so upset.
I think that'll work.
Oh, yeah.
Chase the dragon, dollface.
Look, I just thought you weren't gonna write again. You know, we've talked about this. You know, what you want me to go home and tell the kids you're writing again?
Look, I can write and not even look at the page.
That's the worst. This is the worst it's ever been.
Sweetheart, trust me, this is gonna set you and the kids up for life when I'm
You have to
gone.
put it down. You have to put the paper down.
Can't put it down.
Daddy? When's Mommy coming home? Me and little Thomas are getting worried.
I know, kids. It's I mean, Thomas, you won't remember this, but Jeremy, do you remember when your mom was writing?
Dad, you promised that she wasn't gonna do that.
Did you tell Thomas about the writing?
No!
How does he know about it? She's writing in the hospital.
She sent him a postcard from the hospital.
Oh my God! It's gotten this bad. She's sending postcards. I can't believe this.
Daddy, make her stop.
I'm trying to.
Can't you do something?
I know. I'm trying to. They're giving her so much morphine. I thought that would help. But she won't stop writing.
You write? Is it time to write? I need some inspiration. Oh, that's what I'm here. Sweet hair in my imagination. Same subject as before? Well, actually, no. This is a postcard from my son. I just need some little ditties to really, spice it up.
All right. How about something along the lines of Jesus Christ Superstar? Or something...
He's not really a fan of musicals.
Oh, strange child.
Hey, bunny. Eat me. Oh, no. Big carrots here. Give it a second. More morphine.
I am not a crook. I am not a crook.
This one got an intro. A gentleman has also been in Bozeman for, you were born here, is that correct?
Yes.
Yes, and he is one of the actors of Freak Out the Musical. It's Harry Janke, everybody.
Hello, everyone. Yes, I'm an actor. You've probably seen me in something, but I guarantee you've probably seen me because I'm kind of hard to miss. I remember when I first got the call to be in Freak Out, and Ryan approached me. The way he said it was like, we met in a coffee shop, and he just said, "Hey, can you sing?" And I said, "Yeah, like right now." And he's like, "No, I got an idea for a musical." And I'm like, "Oh, cool, a musical. What's it gonna be about?" And he was like, "Come to the read-through. Come to the read-through, and I'll show you." And I was just kind of like, all right. And I remember when I got to the read-through, I think the character they originally had me pegged for was Rusty Badge. He is one of the cops. But then they said, Ryan came to me and he said, "I want you to play a character called Moonglow." And I was like, "Well, who's Moonglow?" And he goes, "Well, she's like a hippie chick. She's one of like these two hippie chicks that work in the cult, and like, she's kind of murderous. Like that's kind of her whole thing, is that she's like into murder." And I'm like, all right. So like hippie chick, I got it. And it comes to my turn, and it comes to my line in the script and all. I just, for some reason, I'm like, "Hey everybody, I'm Moonglow." And it made everybody laugh, so I kept doing that. And and I always get the question too, after the show, people always come and ask me like, "Moonglow's a woman, right?" And I kind of just look at them like, "Yeah, she's whatever you want her to be, baby." I mean, she's not anatomically correct, so you can ask her, But I wanted to talk a little bit about the process. Excuse me, I have shaky hands. I wanted to talk a little bit about the process of making the puppets. And I remember when we first did the run, we were out at the Verge Theater, which is a very, very small theater. And so we sold out fairly quickly, and we had to add a midnight show. Because Ryan was like, "Hey, you guys want to do 2 shows in one night?" And the puppets are about 50 pounds, something like that. Yeah, and they hang off of your body with a harness. It's an incredibly physically demanding thing to do. And we all agreed, yeah, let's do a midnight show. And people kept asking me, they were like, "Oh, a midnight show, a special midnight show. What are you gonna do for the midnight show?" And I'm like, "Nothing. It's just a midnight show. We do the first show, and then the next one's at midnight. That's the midnight show." But they wouldn't drop it. People kept asking, and like they were asking the other actors, like, "Yeah, what do you?" And so I think it was Ryan Lawrence Flynn, one of the other actors, who texted the group and was like, "I have an idea for a puppet penis." And he's like, "You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and just make this." And then we got a text a few hours later, and suddenly there was a puppet dick. And then it became a staple of the show. Now every show is the midnight show. But yeah, we didn't know what we were doing. We were just like, they put a puppet at my feet, and they said, "You got to give this guy guts. He's gonna get his guts ripped out on stage and be disemboweled." And I said, "Okay, how do I do that?" And they were like, "Get creative." And so I took some red nylons, shoved some stuffing in them, and covered them in red yarn, and suddenly we had puppet guts. And yeah, I think that's where I'm going to cut my first story short.
Welcome to
free fall freaky boys parachutes. Bet you didn't know you were gonna get hooked up with the owner.
I like it. I like it.
Yes, you do. We're getting close to the drop zone. You ready?
Strong hands.
Hey guys, since it's midnight, I can't see where the fuck we're going, so hopefully you guys just do it on time,
Oh my
alright?
God.
Excuse me, I was just in the bathroom. I don't think my parachute is awake.
Doesn't matter.
It's very listless. Should it be that way?
Wait.
Oh,
Miriam, wake up!
I think my parachute's asleep.
Alright, hey guys, I
I think it's coming up. Oh.
Hey! You gotta go with the freaky boy, or else you're just gonna free fall, buddy. All right?
Put it back on. I'm role playing.
alright guys, we're 5 minutes to drop. Get ready to go. We're gonna be fine. No more lawsuits.
What do
no
you
more
need?
lawsuits.
You
Do
need
this
some
right.
coke? Here, start a little coke. We'll be fine. All right.
We're gonna be fine.
Yeah, so that's like basically what I have. It's like the first chapter.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like a parachute who owns his own company, and he like holds on. He's kind of like curmudgeon-y, and then there's a sleepy one.
Yeah.
And before you say it, it's not a rip-off of Snow White and the dwarf thing. Although there is a happy one later and a sad one. We'll have to workshop it. So I mean, I'm here at the writing center.
All right.
Do your thing. Help me out.
Which one am I gonna play?
Whoa, that's pretty pushy for a guy who's at the writing center helping me write, but I guess I gotta cast this thing.
What do we do? I don't know what to do. I don't know how to do that.
I don't know how to do that either.
Well, you're the boss. You're the boss. I can't do that. I can't do that.
I didn't.
I don't know how to do that.
I don't know how to write things.
Well,
Did somebody come and ask for writing help?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know
I don't know what are you gonna do? Yeah.
We're all just work study here, man. God, I don't know how to write.
I gotta go to bed. I gotta go to bed at 9:15. On to that.
Some guy wanted me to write something. I go to.
Okay.
I'm in theater school.
Hey, don't look at me, because I can't help. I can't help you, man. I want to help. I can't help.
Hey,
Oh, good.
it's me, a ghost of a woman. I knew it! I knew this place was haunted! Morphine helps! This is an old hospital, yes, I died here.
Whoa, I knew it. Man, did I tell you? I fucking told you.
Oh, you resemble my husband. Just like
Welcome. Thank you. It's nice to be here. I just got fired from my last job, so I'm helping. This place works out for me. I'm a real team player. Okay. Nice. So I'm in for whatever. All right. Okay. You probably want to know my credentials. I'm proficient in Excel and pretty good at PowerPoint, but okay. You guys are fun. It's a lot more touchy than my last place. So, hopefully, I'm really looking for more than anything. It's just a good work culture and that stuff's fun. All right, you guys. Am I gonna get these costumes too, with the whole cape and the hood?
So that's like what I got, man. That's like chapter 2.
I mean, you're doing a great job without me. I think you should just keep going.
You were the one who was like, ghosts, vampires, something, I don't write.
I was just saying things I wanted to play.
Okay, you
I
can
go to
be
theater
it.
school. I'm
I
a
really thought this was gonna be a book. Well, because I heard someone's out there writing the great American novel, and I was like, what about the great Western American novel?
Are you using that chair?
No.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you. Now I really want that chair.
Well, you should have said something.
Okay.
You need to stand up for yourself, man. I haven't learned anything about you. These 2 sessions
Stop
at the writing
it.
center.
What should I call you? I just come in here and tell you about my chapters, and then you say I want to be in it.
Hey guys, it's almost a ghost lady time. You ready?
Oh shit! Oh, she's coming back. This is so.
What are you talking about?
You guys, she's so funny. Oh my
she's
god.
like,
Oh my
she thinks
god.
she's scary. It's
She's
really
so,
funny.
it's like so funny.
Yeah.
But pretend like you're scared. She likes it when you're scared.
Okay.
She likes it. Stop, don't pretend. I know I'm not scary today. I ran out of my ghost morphine and I'm just feeling, frankly, like there's no point.
Hey.
What?
You're okay, you're good.
No.
Hey.
Those kids at the writing center seen right through me. Literally seen right through me.
Oh.
I'm not scary anymore.
No, you're great, I love you. As a ghost from the 1920s. I think it's swell.
I know you have to say that.
Hey, stay in
Things just aren't the same, you know. These 2020s, but not like the 60s, you know.
Ah, shucks.
Oh, look at you. You didn't even shiver when you walked through us. You didn't even shiver.
Hey, sometimes things aren't that bad.
You just did it again.
Yeah, I think he's kind of trying to but hey,
What?
you know, when I was alive, there was a lot of, there was a depression, there was war.
Prohibition?
Prohibition. Boy, don't I know it. And it gave me a little bit of a perspective on being a ghost, you know? It's not all, I think you're setting your expectations too high, you know? Just go out and hunt. Just have a fun time, man. You know, you're here forever. You know?
You're right.
Yeah. So you might as well enjoy it, eh?
Perhaps I was a little too reliant on the morphine in that life
Sorry.
and this one.
Just, I was chewing tobacco this whole time. I'm a kid.
First day.
Yeah, it went really normally. Everything's checking out.
That's interesting that you're wearing that.
They said it's the uniform. I'm a team player. I'm here to support. You know what I mean?
All right,
Like-
sweetheart. You're living your dream.
Yeah,
You're
living
living
my
your
dream.
dream.
That's just what I always wanted to be.
Why is Tommy dressed like a giant entrail, Mom?
Miranda, I have a job, okay?
Are these pantyhose?
Yeah, they are, but they're now in a shirt.
Don't make fun of your brother.
Give me a break, okay?
I think I can make a better entrail costume than that.
I'd like to see you try.
Hey! God damn it. Why does he look like a poop? I'm just messing with you, man.
I say, Miranda, don't you guys have better things to do than to mess with your brother? No.
No.
Tommy has a dream. At least Tommy has a dream. He's going after what he wants. What are you guys doing?
Sick.
Fucking Tommy?
It's not so easy being the older brother in the family, okay, guys? Somebody has to go out there and do right
Whatever. Later, I'm bored with this now.
Tyson, you wanna go home for dinner? Tyson!
I'll be home, but maybe not on time.
Tyson, don't leave me here with this poopy entrail. Miranda!
Mom, it's like I'm trying so hard, okay? I got my first job, I got fired for doing cocaine. I don't even do cocaine. Second job, everybody's hazing me. I'm doing all sorts of weird rituals. I had to cut my hand and put it in somebody else's hand. Yeah, we had to do a little blood oath. It's the only way I can get my BPO.
Seems like you need a Sunny D.
Hey, did somebody say Sunny D?
I did.
Wow!
Sunny.
Sunny D.
Right for me.
Really good.
That's kind of what I have so far.
Yeah, okay.
I figured that'll be.
Hooray, I'm back.
you hear me now? Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this. All right, so where was I? Oh, I'd just written a musical on a whole bunch of medical necessity drugs. Not a normal drug user, but I was heavily medicated. I'd just written a musical, like you do. I'm not saying all musicals are drug related, but I'm pretty sure they are. Like no sober person ever went, I'm writing an entire show. About what? Oklahoma. What about it? I don't know, there's some wind. Or cats. I never once looked at my cat and was like, it'd be cool if you were singing and dancing right now. But you do when you're on drugs. So I just written this, and we just had our first read through, and I was terrified, absolutely terrified, because I was waiting till we got to the end that everybody's just gonna go, fuck you. I'm not doing this. I'm not putting myself in public, on stage, dancing and singing behind a puppet about selling drugs. But nobody did. Everybody was like, that was fun. Like, really? Because, you know, you have these crazy ideas, but you don't think anybody else is going to be into them. And then you present it to people, and when people go, yeah, that's all right. It's amazing. It is one of the most fulfilling things in the world. And so we put this show together, and I didn't know at the time, I had everything except who was going to write the music. And I knew who was going to write the music, just they didn't know. Which was the problem, because I wanted to use Joe Knapp. Because Joe was an amazing guitar player, an amazing songwriter, and I knew he'd be perfect for this project. But he was such a good guitar player that he was in like 5 bands. And he was playing professionally for money every single night. And I had to go up to him and go, would you like to stop that and do something for nothing? It's going to eat up all of your goddamn time. It's going to take more out of you than you ever imagined. He's like, all right. And again, I didn't expect him to say yes. I was already being like, fuck, I'm going to have to write this myself. I don't know how to write music anymore. But he said yes, and it was one of those things like, I just kept asking people I wanted to be in it, and they kept saying yes, and I didn't know why. Like, I still don't know why, but people just kept agreeing to be in it. And remember when I said that the first thing I did was text everybody before I even remembered it? And the reason for that was not just because I needed to back myself into a corner where I needed to finish the show, but I realized it was the kind of show that would only work if I surrounded myself with people who could do the shit I couldn't. Like, it's easy to write a bunch of stuff like people come on stage in a motorcycle, but I didn't know how to do that, so I made sure that everybody who was in it did. There were people who were technically minded, there were people who were musically minded, there were people who knew how to put the show together or how to direct it. I just came up with this thing I'd written and shoved it in people's faces, and I said, make something of this. And they came back a few months later, and they had. I was very uninvolved with most of this putting together because I was playing in the band. It was the other reason. Remember when I said step 2 was just to act without thinking? That goes for the entire show. My wife's like, are you gonna pre-record this or live band? I was like, live band. How? No idea. But you challenged me and I wanted to use a live band now. Which we did. We ended up building a stage so the band is above the stage with everything going on underneath. So we had a 4-piece rock band up on top of here and everything down below. And we were getting closer, and I was so nervous about opening. We'd done a bunch of shows, but I'd never done anything this ridiculous. And I was like, well, some people will come, and some people will like it, and I'll be happy with that. I'll be perfectly fine if I just get it up there and go, look, I said I was going to do this, and I did. And we get to opening night. There's a handful of people in the audience, about half full, which is about what I expected for opening night, and I wasn't upset about it. And we did the show, the whole show. And we'd only choreographed the final scene the night before. That's how close we were cutting this, getting everything up on stage. And the show finished, and people liked it. People were coming up afterwards, and they really seemed to like it. But I didn't realize how much until I went to bed that night, and I woke up the next morning, I was like, I wonder if we sold any tickets for tonight. We had sold out the entire run. After the first night, purely based on word of mouth, which is why we ended up adding midnight shows. So I was like, I wasn't expecting this. And I'm going to finish on this before I get it, but the greatest thing I've ever experienced in this, you know, as far as arts go, and the stuff I've done, is somebody sent me a link and they're like, have you seen this? And I clicked on it, and it was Craigslist. And somebody was offering $300 a ticket for anybody who had tickets for the show. And I was like, this is the best thing that's ever happened to me. People are scalping me. People are scalping the thing I thought no one was gonna fucking come to. And people really seem to like this show. And yeah, that's all I've got to say about it for right now. But that was absolutely fantastic. Yeah, let's bring some improv.
Babe, I don't want to break up. Well, you should have thought of that.
Were you talking to that babe? I'm sorry.
Oh.
Don't worry about her.
That's a different thing. I don't want to break up with you. Okay, so this is something you should have thought about.
Gary, who are you talking to, sweetheart?
Look, I just need to have this conversation, okay? That's right. You come to my wine bar, this is what happens. You see the world that I want to live in. That's my new spouse.
Oh, so quick.
I'm sorry. And you also...
We were at the racetrack.
Yes.
And you were
And now
so
Gary,
mad.
I have that rosé you wanted if you want to give your friend a taster.
I don't think so, but... What do you think, Tom?
Cut. I think we need better blocking. Tina, when you come in, you guys, we fucking open tomorrow.
Did I hand the blinds over the wrong way?
Yes.
Oh, damn it, I'm so sorry.
I had to cross.
Sorry. All right, and first off, yes, I don't believe it. The emotion, you guys are about to build into song. You're about to grow into song here, okay?
I'm sorry, I'm playing the fucking song.
Yes, thank you. Okay?
It's not you. It's not
Bernie,
you.
it's not you.
Who is it
Bernie,
then?
it's not you, all right? You guys just...
I know your undertones.
Hey.
Bring the undertones to the
Hey.
character. Bring it to the scene.
We're all professionals here. I mean, we're here.
We're all professionals here.
All right, so back to the beginning.
Back to what, okay? All right, Bernie, cue them up. They're gonna swell into song. Remember your moves. Let's go, okay?
What the fuck does that even mean? Swell them up. Like, are we
Like,
giving you a
okay,
swell?
Just fucking swell
Go,
us.
you fucking, do you want to come play the piano,
Bernie,
dude?
Bernie,
You
Bernie.
want to come play this shit? Kid.
Use that chair. Thanks.
Looks like somebody took a job. Yeah, can you use a job? I mean, you look jobless. You have the jobless look about you.
Frank, I have a job right now, but if you have something more interesting
Yeah,
to
I'm
offer,
gonna take this chair.
I thought of
Do you see what's happening right now?
I do. There's a lot of weird situations I keep entering into, and I don't know if it's me or if it's the world.
It's you.
You can sit in me.
I'm gonna go ahead and just roll with the punches here.
You know what I think? I think you're not seizing opportunities as the opportunity.
Okay, I can see that. What's your opportunity,
You gotta-
stranger?
You gotta loosen up. Have you heard of a little show they got going on?
You mean loosen up the musical?
You're getting way ahead of this.
Are you suggesting that I audition for
No.
Loosen Up the musical? That's an amazing idea. I've always wanted to be.
I wasn't finished.
I'm so sorry, Chair. You've served me well for this moment, but you're right, stranger.
Go off. I'm
I
gonna
should-
use the chair now.
Okay.
You wanted to.
And go off he did. All the way to the theater.
It's so far away.
Theaters, lights.
Are you here to audition too?
I mean, yeah, I really hope that we both get parts because I like you.
Yeah, nice guy too.
You also look good.
Yeah. I
Next.
ran into a guy in an alley. and he told
Who's
me to come
next?
here.
Good luck, break a leg. It's me. Hi.
Hi, all right, you got a headshot?
I can do a quick selfie.
Great.
I'll just airdrop that to you.
Airdrop that, great.
Is it undiscoverable? It has to be undiscoverable for like
Yeah, no,
everybody.
I got it. Yeah, okay, I got it.
Right, it is it?
Yeah,
It comes in upside down.
Yeah, you have to do it.
Well, I'm casting for a musical next door, and I just got airdropped this beautiful
Oh, that's
photo.
my headshot.
Do you like cats?
Wait, are you saying are you have auditions for Cats the musical?
Hey, kid, I just got a text in the ether, and I'm a musical caster. I cast musicals.
Hey, fucking Joe!
Hey, and I got an idea for a musical about a state called Mississippi.
Joe, this is losing at the musical, okay?
Hey, I own the deli down the block, and I just got this headshot upside down. I think you might be just good for us. Huh?
Cold Cuts the musical?
Okay, can we
Just cold
just...
cuts.
I think we just need to hear you sing, sir.
Yeah, see?
I could do a quadruple audition, why not? I don't really have anything
Do it,
prepared.
guy.
And that's all I have so far.
It sounds good to me. I play a lot of those parts, honestly.
So, I said the show was physically taxing, and that's true, it is. But we started doing, so we did the midnight show, and then after that, Ryan realized, oh shit, they'll do this shit twice in a row. So when we took it to the Rialto, we started doing 2 shows a night. And we all agreed to it. We all said, yeah, that's fine. I don't mind that at all. And I was totally expecting to just plow my way through it and to just get it over with. And I remember, okay, come on now. And I remember I came off stage after the first show that night, and I was exhausted, and I was covered in sweat, and I smelled so bad. I smelled so bad after every single show I did, and I look forward to smelling bad again. But I was just exhausted, and Ryan pats me on the back and says, "Massages in the alley." And he walks away. And I was like, what the fuck does that mean? And so I went into the alley. And there's, next to the alley, there's like this doorway that's technically part of the theater. I have no idea what they put in there, because I opened the door and it's just this long, narrow concrete chute with these lights just lighting the way. And in there is one of the actors' wives, and she's got a massage chair. And she's just waiting for me. She's like, welcome. Yeah, that's my story.
Just end up in the alley. I still have life in me. I can still make people feel good.
Gee willikers. I made it for the 1920s, but I can still make people feel good. Baseball, catching.
I know the feeling, pal. You know, you still think like life is ahead of you. You got things to do. You got time, and you got power, and you got.
I tried to write the great American novel. I failed at that. I can't even scare anyone anymore. Oh God, oh God. Try being a fictitious character on the drug-addled brain. I got nothing.
Here I am, in the alley of broken dreams.
Crap.
You think you got it hard? I'm a backpack. I gotta fall a long way every single night.
Sorry to hear that, backpack.
You think you have it hard? I'm a vampire. Actually, it's pretty good.
Did someone...
Chair, is that you?
Did someone say my name? I can barely hear anymore.
Chair, it's me. Remember? Hugh Jackman. Remember, I was...
The music swells.
It was me that night. I sat on you, and you started my career as a famous musical actor.
I remember that well. I rubbed your shoulders and I thought, wow, they're huge.
You gave me a massage in the alleyway, and then because of that, I nailed 4 auditions at once.
I'm so glad I could help you.
Chair,
Yes.
do me the honor
Of what?
coming back to my green room, of course, and being my green room chair.
What?
You!
Wait, stop. I'm sorry to interrupt.
Do we have to stop?
Barry, we're right on the cue, Barry.
I'm really confused by the swell comment still.
You were doing it. That was a swell.
That's a swell. No
That
one
was the
told me
swell.
what to
That
do.
was it.
That was
We had it. We had it.
Now the only swell's in my vertebrae.
Take it back to one.
Take it to one.
Take it to one.
I don't know if my quads can take
Mississippi, where the trains go ripping down the cars.
Mississippi, where the 1920s live forever.
Mississippi, where they got boats on the river.
Mississippi, lots of other stuff about Mississippi.
I should have been in Cats. Mississippi.
God, Hugh Jackman really sucked that one What do you think, David? Do I have what it takes to, talk about plays in the newspaper? Is that what you call it? Is there another name for it?
It sounds good to me, honestly.
Like sucked it up, right? Like
Yeah.
I would capitalize it and maybe put an exclamation point after it.
You know, honestly, I would play like any part Hugh Jackman was playing, so.
All right, well, maybe he needs an understudy because he really sucked it up, let me tell you.
Yeah.
Mississippi, who the fuck writes a song?
Hey
about-
guys, I got some bad news. The writer of all the plays in town is dead.
No!
Yeah. We really need a new writer. Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't know. Does anybody know of anybody here in Bozeman that can write plays?
Wait. Did you say writer?
Hey, just be yourself. D. Willikers.
Thanks, little 1920s story.
I think maybe you could help. We're looking for something like something that's never been done before. I don't know. There's a guy in town. I don't know. Have you guys ever seen him around?
Oh, wait, yeah. I know that guy.
Yeah. If you've seen him, you know him.
Oh, wait, you're right. I haunted him.
Yeah.
What's his name? It's a freaking,
It's like coriander.
Cobblesmith.
Yes.
Kaufman.
Charlotte, no.
Kathmandu.
We're so close.
That's already there. It's right there.
Casablanca.
Yes, Ryan Casbah. Is there Ryan Casbah here in this space?
Anybody cast on the entire
Ryan
place?
I've seen him.
Yes. Please, sir, this town is failing. How did you finish a musical?
Okay, that's a good question.
I know.
Here's that Vicodin you requested, sir.
Thank you. All right. So picture it. I go to jail with a big pile of terrible lyrics.
Yes.
Songs like Satanic Panic, Drugs, Damn Dirty Hippies, Kill the Baby. These are actual songs I've written.
Yes, I love it.
Because if it's bad, then it's kind of good.
Yes.
Got it.
And I put it in front of them like Think Cats.
Yes.
Okay, we're thinking cat.
Not the musical.
No.
Think Cats.
I'm thinking about him hard.
The
This
tractors.
is that Vicodin.
Yes.
Caterpillar.
Caterpillar Tractors. Because it's Montana. I don't want to have a Montana feel.
Yeah.
But what if instead they were motorcycles?
Now that's the kind of out of box thing we were looking for.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then this was the part I wasn't expecting. The next week Joe came back with all the music and it was fucking brilliant.
Oh my god.
I know. One
Oh my
week.
god.
Yeah, he was an amazing composer.
Me? What?
What?
Are you okay?
Is that all right?
Sometimes I get tired.
Okay.
It's understandable.
It's okay.
he's okay.
We all get tired. I got tired of doing the show, so we haven't done it in 5 years.
I've slept that long.
Really?
What's going on, man?
Shut up! Shut up! Come on.
All about Bennett. Yes. Which is my next musical. All about Bennett.
I got a question.
Yes. You can be Bennett.
This? Oh shit. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Can I play his glasses?
Oh, thank God.
You need to audition. I'd like to see you in the part.
But so we wrote the music in
So
one
I
week.
wrote the music. And then we premiered.
And I think it went a little something like this. And motorcycles. And that's our show.
Yes, Ryan, tell us where and when we can see Freak Out the
We'll be
musical.
back at the Rialto May 24th and 25th. If you go to our website, which is freakoutmusical.com, you can see clips from the show, hear all the music, learn everything you want to know about it. Yeah, freakoutmusical.com. Check it out. It's going to be a really good show. I'd love for as many people
Don't miss
as
it.
can to come out. Yeah.